Well, hello everyone. How are you doing tonight?
Hi there.
Another Monday night, Mrs. TB.
Oh man, it just seemed like Monday night happened just
A week
yesterday.
ago. Just a week ago.
Funny how that works out.
Mrs. TB, you want to kill that light switch for me over there? It's giving a little bit of a yellow cast over
I'll
here.
be more kind than that. I'll just.
You're not going to kill it. You'll
No,
just
I'm gonna
bump it down. Give it a bump. Make sure you bump it with your elbow. Got to keep it clean. All right, how's everybody doing tonight? How are you doing, Mrs. TB?
Pretty good. How about you, TB? Are you going stir crazy yet?
And I'm telling you, I'm glad we have the option to work from home, but it is certainly a different world that we live in. Jonathan Reese, how are you doing? And then Silver Steeler, he was the first one up, saying hello everyone.
Hey there.
To everyone, saying hello to everyone. And Winning Image Photography, what's going on there?
Everybody coming.
These guys are probably still coming down from their 1K GA, which was awesome.
Awesome.
It's going to talk about that a little bit later. Hey, Coin Silver, how's it going? Off-Grid Power, OGP, you will be happy to know a KISS question made it into the trivia tonight. For those of you who don't know, OGP has been wanting a KISS trivia question, so I got one. For any of you KISS fans out there, it's going to be an easy one. I knew the answer myself, but I thought I'd throw it out there and see how quick you guys can use Google.
Okay, you're going to test their typing skills or speed of typing. All right.
Vineyard Coin Searcher, hello there. D. Dubois. How you doing? Starting from scratch, just joined us, Mrs. TB.
Awesome.
That is
There's
awesome.
Silver Ripples. Hi,
And
Silver Ripples.
Mr. SR, how's it going? I'll tell you, folks, we're like everybody else and kind of reeling from this whole life that we're living now. And tell you, every day on the news, things change, and it's just really amazing to see the impact that's going on around this world and the way things are happening. And I really hope that this thing can be short-lived and everybody can get back to normal and get back to work and restaurants can open again. I'm really concerned about the daily shops that they've just suddenly been cut off, and I know that there's some plans out there to fund their payroll for a little bit, which is really, really awesome, because if this is short-lived, that could really save these companies. But if it's long-term, that could be a problem. So
Yeah.
hey Henry, how's it going? Thank you for joining us. I recently mailed something to Henry a few days ago, and I looked on the tracking today, and you're supposed to get it today, but it shows that it hasn't been delivered yet, which is kind of disappointing. Archaeology Mikey, hey, happy belated birthday. How's it going tonight?
Hey, Archaeology.
Archaeology Mikey.
Hey, Dove Season 91's here too.
Hello, DS. How's it going? So yeah, we're just hanging in there for now. We're both working from home, staying busy. The funny thing is we both have several meetings a day, so we have to watch our crosstalk for meetings. But you make it work, and the people that we're meeting with, they're at home too, so they certainly understand the situation and the environment that we're in.
That's right.
So who's that? Is that? It looks like it's supposed to say classic. Well, good evening to yourself.
Hi there.
Starting from scratch says their package was delayed from Michigan as well.
Oh.
Yeah, it shows that it's supposed to be delivered today, but the last status was from the Detroit, Michigan USPS site, so I'm not really sure what's going on with them. I don't know if they've cut some of their staff. I know they're still working, but I made sure I got it out to the mail as quick as I could, so it's kind of disappointing when you pay for priority shipping that it doesn't get there in a priority way. But we have to be patient and understand that things are happening everywhere,
Yeah. Well, I mean, it seems like people are buying things online and, just trying to keep things going. So I'm sure that they're extra busy there too at the post office.
Yep, so let me see, we have 12 people. I know that Guido's got his auction going on. I was over there just about 5 minutes ago checking, listening, and I know some of these people were over there as well. So we appreciate you coming over and at least stopping by and saying, hey, we
That's
always
right.
appreciate even a quick wave of the hand and a quick thumbs up likey for us. That's pretty cool when you stop by and say, hey. Jimmy Licari, what's going on, James? How you doing tonight? Thank you for joining us. Yeah, so we've got a couple things to talk about, but pretty much we just thought we'd
Chat with
just
everybody,
chat
see
with
how
everybody,
they're doing.
see how you're
It's
doing.
like,
Give away a little bit of constitutional silver and just hang out for a while.
TB, I do have one concern.
Hmm.
I had to fix dinner tonight.
You are so. How did you handle it? I mean, did you know did you know where the plates were? Could you find a pan?
It was a struggle, let me
Man,
tell you.
You poor thing, I'm
I
telling
don't know
you.
what happened. You working from home, you think you don't have to cook dinner anymore or something.
No,
I don't know what's going on there, TB.
I just hope you can handle it, you know?
Well, so far you've survived tonight's dinner. And you actually said it tasted good.
Oh, it was awesome.
You were.
Yeah, Mrs. TV's pretty spoiled, but, honestly, so am I. So,
You
Dove
are.
Season says the Arizona governor is shutting down the state on the 1st. Wow. Yeah, that's
man.
not uncommon. Michigan got shut down a couple weeks ago, too. So, I guess if that's what it takes to, get past this thing quickly, we need to do it. So, Archaeology Mikey says, my grandfather gave me 6 peace dollars, and on the 1923 S peace dollar, it might be an S over a D error. Well, that would be cool.
That would be cool.
What did Henry say that, he said that he is better, yes.
That's awesome.
I've been in touch with Henry. Henry's been reporting that he's doing much better, so.
Great to hear.
We missed you out there. I noticed you're missing on the comments from other people's videos in the stream, Henry, so glad you are back and doing well. And Henry, right before he disappeared for a while, he celebrated a birthday too. So.
Oh, belated happy birthday, Henry.
Yeah. We have 8Q and 8 o'clock curfew in Maryland, huh?
They have curfews. Wow. I don't think we have any curfew here in Michigan.
No, it's stay inside. Don't leave. I was afraid when I went out
That's the advice.
I was afraid when I went out to get groceries the other day, I mailed those packages that I might get pulled over and said, what are you doing out?
But then what happened? You saw a bunch of people out there.
There's
It's
a lot
like,
of
what?
people out there.
Who's taking the advice?
I thought it was going to be a ghost town out there. But there's a lot less than normal, but there's still
right,
decent amount of
still
cars out there.
busy. Yeah.
Yep. Henry says when he left the hospital, they had 46 in quarantine. Glad to be home. Thank you.
Yeah, good.
Hey, Kendall Kidd. How are you tonight? Thanks for joining us. Kendall Kidd is one of our mods, and it's good to have him around. Well, somebody asked me to put the dime under the coin cam. I don't see it now because the comments have moved past, but I can put the dime under the coin cam.
What are you giving away tonight, TV?
Ooh, I'm giving away a 40%er, a 90%er,
Ooh.
a 90%er.
Oh man, you're giving away your Constitution.
I know. Can you believe that, Mrs. TV? I don't know
No,
why I'd
just,
want to do that because
Are you reading a temperature there, TV?
constitutional silver is pretty hard to get a hold of nowadays.
It is.
So we have Carrie and Terry Kellogg. Hey, how's it going? Straighten this out a little bit. Maybe see if I can focus it a little bit better. I went the wrong way. Go back this way. I wish this had a
An auto adjust
software type of way to adjust the focus. I have to spin a wheel on the...
Manually adjust it.
Anyway, that's pretty good. So there it is in all of its glory.
Silver Steeler says, WP and I walked to our post office at midnight. Not a car on the road. Sort of eerie. Yeah, it does look kind of strange when the roads are cleared off and you just don't see that normal amount of heavy traffic. It is unusual. And to see those pictures too on the news where there's like nobody on the streets of these big cities, it's amazing, really is. Hey, Aussie Coin Girl is here. Hi
Yeah,
there.
let me flip it over. I'll show you the back too. I was just letting Mrs. TB finish her comments. Yeah, so Dove Season says, my best friend, who I assume 82 means the age, is currently locked in quarantine at a local hospital. He's going to bat crap crazy. Yeah, it's pretty tough to be locked up. But, life as you get older, 2 weeks goes by fairly quickly, and hopefully that'll keep him safe and he'll get out of there soon. All right, so Aussie Girl joined us. Awesome. Jonathan Reese says, I was supposed to get a walker today, but instead all I got was a channel sticker.
But
Then he said, but the envelope was... Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to keep reading down there. Go ahead.
But the envelope was still all sealed up, so they had to seal it back up after they took it.
Oh, man.
I've been hearing a lot of that lately, actually, about people's packages of coins being missing out of there, yeah.
Oh, that's bad.
It is bad. Come on, people. Hey, people, leave our coins alone. All right. So, yeah, you're welcome, Dove Season. Yeah, it's a any 90% dime is a good dime.
That's right.
All right. So Henry says, I just walked my neighborhood, saw more people on foot than I did in cars. Yeah, I've been noticing that too. The few times I've been out, there's a lot of people walking,
Right.
getting outside, getting some exercise, which is a really good thing. We were going to do that yesterday, but it's really cold and windy out.
And besides, the recliner chairs were just a little too comfortable, I think.
Alright, the first time this happened, I've always got my envelopes and track packages, no problem. Yeah, I know. Somebody else I heard recently that happened too. So unless the person who sent you the $50 just didn't send you the $50, maybe they just kept it out of there for some reason, because it's weird that it was sealed back up again. So Silver Steeler says they chose midnight to avoid people as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kendall Kid, we are doing a call. Be patient, my friend.
I can't believe you're doing a call there, TB.
We will be doing one. So, hello. All right, Rocky Mountain Bear. So this is where everyone ran off to. Howdy again, y'all. We appreciate everyone who pops in.
Yeah, thank you for joining us.
U.S. Silver Stacker says, hey, did you hear about the Michigan schools? I don't know if that's a joke or if that's breaking news, so go ahead and tell us. Hey, Vertical Stacker. Appreciate you joining us. All right.
Yeah, U.S. Silver Stacker, too. Good to see you tonight.
Yep. Alright, so I'm just trying to catch up on the comments. Boy, it's good when a lot of people are here, but it can be hard to keep up with them sometimes. So Rocky Mountain Bear wants to know if Jonathan Reese saw his chat before he left Guido's auction. Alright. Yep, Guido's auction, you gotta have deep pockets to hang. I find that with most of the auctions out here. You definitely need to have some deep pockets for sure. But, somebody wants something that they're trying to collect, or they just want to pick up something unique, then, so be it. It's kind of to each their own. I'm a stacker, though. I don't like to spend more than I have to, that's for sure.
That's for sure. You're always looking for the bargains. And, to be fair, you do, treat people better than what they could get at a coin dealer, usually, if they were to sell it there. So it's a win-win. I think that's perfect, really.
Yeah. So U.S. Silver Stacker says Whitmer, who is Michigan's governor, is supposed to sign a bill on Tuesday or Wednesday about closing school for the rest of the year. I'm not feeling real good about these these things that they're canceling for later in the year and stuff. I don't see why it's any harm to wait another couple weeks, see what
Right.
happens. I mean, if the social distancing works,
Mm-hmm.
we should be seeing some pretty good improvement in the next couple weeks. So why not just wait it out a little bit? Why can't they make the decision in, mid-April instead of today?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then, think about the seniors in high school that would, ruin their
Right.
last year in school, or the eighth grader that's going into high school
Mm-hmm.
next year. I just think that, I mean, you have to do what you have to do. I just think you have time to make a decision. That's all. Just just my opinion. It's
Yeah.
worth what you're paying for it.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. D Dubois says I can't see paying $70 or $90 for an ounce of silver. You know what? D Dub, I can honestly say I've never paid that much for an ounce of silver, and I don't think I ever plan to.
Yeah.
But all right, just trying to catch up with the comments. You have anything over there, Mrs. TV, that you're reading?
Well, I see that Silver Steeler saying that just letting people know that he has everything packaged up for those who want to go off from his 1,000 sub giveaway, which is pretty awesome. So he's just going to stay put until Friday for the mail out. So I tell you what, I couldn't believe how much Silver Steeler and Winning Image Photography gave away. It was amazing. And they had some great sponsors too that contributed,
They did, yeah. I'll tell
including
you,
you,
us.
us.
I'll tell you, that was a great call. I'll tell you, gets a little frustrating when you have technical difficulties, but you can overcome it. I know there's a couple of people who were frustrated, but if you hung around, you had a chance to win some great silver Morgan's Feast dollars. There's some people that cleaned up on that night, so yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Winning Image Photography and Silver Steeler did just a class act on their 1K giveaway. And if they keep going, they're going to have to do their 2K giveaway probably next month. So you guys better start saving.
That would be a good problem.
All right.
See,
So
Wheatback Attack is here with us. Hi there.
starting from scratch says I would take TB's deals any day, fair and professional. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really here to, rip anybody off. I would like to make a few cents or a few bucks like anybody else, but there's no reason to gouge and go after people. That wouldn't be the intent at all. In fact, if we were to ever sell anything, which we kind of checked it out over the last couple of weeks and decided
It's
it really
just
wasn't
really not the best time.
really wasn't for us, and we did some pretty good deals, but yeah, we don't. We're not really in the selling business. Although I am considering auctioning off one of my dear special things to me, but we can talk about that some other time.
Oh, now you're gonna tease everybody with that little, hey, I'm thinking about selling something, not telling you what.
Well, I mean, there's been a few auctions past couple
Mm,
days where people have paid a ton of money, and that's not necessarily my intent. But we can talk about it on it. I
yeah.
just don't think the time is good. All right, Dub Seasons just got called to dinner. All right,
All
looks
right.
like Dub Seasons like you. Somebody made his dinner for him. All
So,
right.
did you see that comment by Henry? Said, I was looking at eBay and thought, wow, TB could retire comfortably selling at these wacky prices.
We could. And we just have a special project coming up, and we just want to, generate some funds for it. That's all we were considering, but the timing just isn't good. All right.
Hey, Michael Mullins.
So U.S. Silver Stacker said that shout out video I made for you, Talking Bullion, ended up being one of my most viewed videos. Well, that's awesome.
Oh, awesome.
That's cool.
That's
Love it.
great.
Love that you're getting some views. That's for sure.
Absolutely.
Oh, show us that sweet TV round, says Silver Stealer. Mr. and Mrs., you get a chance to go check out my new video, please. All right. Let me do a quick, let me go to your channel. And then when we get done, we will take a look. Wheatback Attack. We will check out your channel.
Mm-hmm.
Got to support people on YouTube. We need to support each other. If we don't do that, who will, right?
That's right.
All right. So, Archaeology Mikey says when you reach a goal and giving away silver is a good personal problem. Sure is. Oh, Michael, I made it. I thought we were going to have to. I thought maybe we got quarantined or something, Michael. Come on. Got to be safe up there in that cold country.
Yeah.
Working on the Blue Yeti Silver Steeler. Nice choice. Been looking at that. Oh, yeah. That's what we use. We use a Yeti microphone, and it's a high quality mic for sure. It's almost too good. It's a very, very sensitive microphone. It'll pick up everything on you, so, but it is a good quality mic for sure.
You know, it's funny because I think now several live streams ago, we had some conversation going back and forth about Michael M. and, you know, saying, hey, hello, Mom and Dad, and hi, Auntie. And I mean, it's like I think somebody actually thought that he was related, and it was, but basically we were just adopting each other through our community.
What are you trying to say? He's not my son? Sorry, guys. We're entertaining ourselves over here. Having some fun. Yeah, Michael M's been a big supporter for a long time, and
Yes.
so
Well,
that's
and a
pretty
big
cool.
winner too.
Oh,
I mean,
know.
I think that's how we got adopted. Or he
Yeah.
adopted us, or we adopted him. I don't recall, but I know that
He adopted us.
He adopted us. Okay, he wanted to be adopted.
He wrote himself into our will.
I think he's getting it one go at a time. We're paying for his education. Oh man.
Yep. Yeah, the best thing you can do with that Yeti mic is hang it over your desk. Don't. I know Yankee says he gets away with setting it on his desk, but I find it picks up the movement of your mouse and your mouse clicks, and it's really a great microphone. I got a. They also sell an arm that hangs onto the mic and suspends it over the top of your desk, which we bought a while back, and that's worked out a lot better for us. So, yeah, it's a good mic. So, Rocky Mountain Bear was born in Idaho, settled in Utah. Idaho has some great places to play too. Cool. No, he's fire. Mike Mom says, Mrs. Stevie, that would be funny to see someone believe we were related. A? If we're related. A? You guys don't type that A in your comments, huh?
Ah, we know the lingo though. We're only a couple miles from the Canadian border.
Yeah, we really are.
Doesn't take that long to drive over there. Of course, with all the hassle, it used to be so easy. You show them your driver's license, you know, they wave you in. But now it's not so easy anymore.
So Michael says, I actually don't say A often.
That's
I wish I could not say often or so. I watch my videos and I say so much.
so much?
so much. But, you know, I cut out as many as I can, but have to leave some behind too, so. All right, so what do you think, Mrs. TV? You ready to do a giveaway?
Oh, yes, I am. How about you, TB?
I am.
All right.
Why don't we do it? But I don't know. Do we want to? I didn't put them in any bags here. How do we want to give these things away?
Well, why don't you put them in a bag? There's one over there on the side.
I know, but when we reach in, we can tell what they are. You know what? This is what I'll do. Talk to the people for a minute.
Talk to the people?
Talk to the
what
peeps.
What are you doing?
You know, this is what I'll do.
All right, you're gonna do something different this time, I guess, for the gauze.
Well, I'm just gonna do for what you win something different. So what we'll do is I'm gonna try to make them about the same size.
Yeah, so Winning Image says that my parents have a rider on their driver's license to go to Canada.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, we can do that here in Michigan where we can have that. But, well, I think this was the last year we had to do that real ID thing too. So, So yeah, you can do that. But we just, what are you doing?
This is my fancy thing that I'm going to do. This is pretty high tech. I wrote a computer program. No, I'm just kidding. And what we're going to do is we're going to take those 3 pieces of paper. We're going to put them in this bag. And when you win a go, we're going to reach in and we're going to grab a piece of paper. How's that sound?
Okay, that works, TV.
All right, then we can
We'll
be a
give it
little bit different here. And again, we have a 19. Let me see. I think it was a 59. Yep, a 1959 dime, and a 1964 quarter, and a 1969 40% half. So instead of putting those in there, because then we can feel what they are when we pull them out, we'll just put the pieces of paper in there. Pull
That's
out
right.
the paper. That's right.
Change it up.
Yeah, Michael M., you're right. This is pretty high-tech stuff.
We're
All
changing it up for the change.
All right, let's hold off on the OGP's KISS question for the next one.
Oh, you're gonna make them wait.
You're gonna
for
make them
that.
wait, yeah, because that's the exciting one, of course. All right.
All right. So,
So
what do you
here we
have there,
go.
TB?
You get ready to type go?
Is there any math in this one?
There is not.
Okay, for all those that don't like math, this one's for you. What's
In
the
my-
question?
In my recent gold premiums video that I just put out, what year was the $1 coin I showed, and what was the complaint I had about it? And Silver Steeler, I think
That's
because
it,
you're
type
with
go.
me, go ahead, type go. Maybe you should hold off on this one, Silver Steeler winning amateur photography. In my recent gold premiums video, what year was the $1 coin I showed, and what was the complaint I had about it? Go.
So we need 2 things in the
Yep,
answer.
2 things, yep.
You want them all on the same line?
I do want them all on the same line, yep. We have to have them on the same line. Thank you, Silver Steeler. So, what year was the $1 gold coin? And what was the complaint I had about it? Still looking.
Looking.
Silver Ripples is close, but that's not what I was thinking.
How many complaints did you lodge about this?
I lodged a couple, I guess, now, since he said that one. 'Cause I remember
Oh.
saying that, too.
Oh, wow. So, what you gonna do, TB?
I'm going to let them keep guessing, because they can...
That's
they're-
not the one that you have on my answer list.
Well,
So I
Yeah.
guess the thing that bugged you the most about it,
yeah, they're probably all over there watching it right now.
things did slow down. Classic. I just said, I just watched it today.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna give them a hint there, TB?
Oh, there it is.
Oh.
Coin silver.
Coin silver, you got it. You read TB's mind.
1853, and it was poorly struck. That's what I was looking for. So congratulations, Coin Silver. Yeah, the 3 on there was really hard to read because it was poorly struck. So that's what we were looking for.
So I don't know. I'm gonna put your email out there for Coin Silver to look. I don't know if you've ever sent anything to Coin Silver.
Yeah, just make sure, send me your mailing address to make sure we have it. Well, we will mail out, but what are we going to mail to them? All right.
Oh, we gotta figure that out, don't we, TB?
How come I use the black bag? The black bag is hard to see.
I have no idea, TB. Don't ask me.
All right.
I pointed to the red bag.
So, all right, Mrs. TV, reach your hand. No, okay. I'll go ahead and take care of it. I'm going to reach my finger in here, and I'm going to pull out one of these. Of course, all these papers
Eventually.
feel the same. I don't want to pull 2 of them out. All right, here we go. 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 I'm trying to make sure.
Selection time, Michael M says.
I'm trying to make sure I only got one, and it is the the half. All right. Coin Silver has won a 1969 JFK 40%er.
So Coin Silver, when you send that email to Talking Bullion, please make sure you note that you are Coin Silver in your email address.
Yep.
Congrats. All right, TB. That was some high-tech solution there.
I know, I'm a high-techer. Let's show this. Actually, I am. I just need a better system. Look at that beautiful 1969 half dollar, huh?
That is cool.
That is very nice.
Very, very nice.
All right. We'll put that over here. And let's continue on this awesome conversation that we're having tonight with everybody. So, everybody surviving out there? Everybody got their toilet paper stocked up and Kleenex and paper towels? We were able to find a few paper towels the other day, but I'll tell you, going to the store, that toilet paper still wiped out. And I could imagine Sunday when the president announced that it was April 30th, we just imagined there was probably a massive rush on the store again, and anything that was in stock is probably sold out after that. I mean, that's a month. That's a month people could be locked down.
That's right. It is.
What's the matter? You didn't like my toilet paper comment?
You said it got wiped out.
I said all the toilet paper was wiped out. Hey!
I can't say that.
I didn't realize I said that. That's a good one. We should use that one. All the toilet paper. Kendall Kid says, got TP but no silver.
Oh, man.
All right. Stocked up good, says Silver Ripples. That's good. Truck stops have TV. Just bought some today. That's good to know.
Oh, awesome.
Michael M says he has toilet paper in his safe. Hey, Dwayne Roberts, how you doing? Thanks for joining us. Appreciate it a lot. Yeah, so we're doing fine. We're kind of the preppers. We're stackers, preppers. So we had plenty of.
We had things set aside.
Yeah, we did. So
right.
We'll be fine. Our family needs some. We'll be able to help them out too. So. See, day 13, Silver Steelers discovered winning image photography cries during Little House on the Prairie episodes. All right. Might be time for you guys to do something else.
Go for another walk. Midnight walk. Oh man. Silver Ripples says, Michael M. Did you see Michael M. toilet paper in my safe?
Mm-hmm.
So Silver Ripple said, haha, Michael M. Good place for it. Silver on the floor, out and open, TP stashed.
Yeah, good one. So, unfortunately, I have no constitutional silver. There's no constitutional corner tonight. It's been pretty sad that we can't go out to meet. So my guy is just saying, and also with everything being shut down, it's just not a good time. So
right,
there's just nothing available locally right now. There's no coin stores open. My constitutional silver guy is shut down. So hopefully this won't be the end of it. But this crisis, the worldwide crisis, the crisis is that we're going through has been really, really tough. I mean, when I can't get constitutional silver for a good price, things are really bad.
Mm-hmm.
Just kidding. Yeah. I shouldn't joke about it. There's some pretty sick people out there, so we just got to keep praying and know that we're going to be fine on the other side. So, but what about you guys? Is anybody finding any good silver and gold pricing out there? Anything that you could recommend for anybody who might be going through withdrawals like myself? I do know that people are talking about, is it Nationwide, I think it is, who has gold for spot. And a lot of people have gotten gold coins from them successfully, but I did a review on them, and they had a lot of negative reviews. People saying they didn't get their coins or they were charged more than
Oh,
they were quoted. So I'm just a little hesitant about ordering from them. If anybody else has ordered from them, yeah, let us know if you had any success with them. Because getting gold for spot is a good thing, of course. Yeah, so Ripple says, I can tell from the video she does. So just let her cry.
cry, yeah.
And then Winning says that Silver Steeler cries every time the Steelers lose. Well, I don't cry every time the Lions lose, otherwise I'd be crying for 4 straight months.
You might whimper a little bit, but hey, he doesn't cry every time they lose.
Hey, Fiat Destroyer, how's it going? We're just talking about any gold and silver deals out there now. Some of you know, and I looked up right before I started the live stream that Scottsdale Mint has got some silver available, and they're fairly reasonable compared to the other places. So I ask you guys, if you were to be able to get 10 ounces of silver at 1880 something an ounce, would you buy it? Do you think 1880 an ounce is a good price or not? That's a question that would be for almost $5 an ounce over spot. Boy, I guess when I think about it, it isn't that good of a price, but compared to what everybody else is selling it for, it's actually a really good price. So I don't know, would 1880 make you pull the trigger? They got the 2-ounce stackables for, if you buy, 10 ounces. You do have to pay for shipping, but the shipping cost was included in the 1880. So just wondering where your guys' heads are at on that. If you're just buying, if you need to buy some, or if you're just going to hold out. Henry says, I've always had good success with Nationwide. I've made 7 purchases from them. All good. Oh, well, that's good to hear.
That's great to know.
It is great to know. Dwayne says, no silver available here.
I know, it's just really so different right now for everything.
So Ripple says, Fiat Destroyer, welcome in. Since you are late, you owe TB a can of sanitizer wipes. Did you bring any? Send them on. I'd like some hand sanitizer for sure.
Sanitizer wipes, are those wiped out too?
Jimmy Licari says, anything under 1920 is a good deal. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Jimmy. So I was slightly considering. I mean, those Scottsdale 2-ounce stackable rounds are pretty cool, and they usually come with a premium anyway, so not necessarily that much of a premium, but
still something that you would consider. Still in that price range, though.
Yeah, Fiat Destroyer did a video with coin silver sound only. Nicely done. Yeah, I saw that. That's awesome. Fiat Destroyer says he's seen better deals than that lately. Well, that's good. It'd be nice to see this stuff kind of coming together a little bit closer spot to actual price. So, better be out of sanitizer than to be wiped out of toilet paper.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so... Yeah, we haven't been able to really find anything to buy, but that's all right. There's nothing wrong with saving some fiat in these tough times too. You never know, and cash is still king. You can't go down to the grocery store or the truck stop that was recommended by your toilet paper. You can't buy it with your gold and silver, so it's okay. You got to have that cash. All right, the first day Scottsdale was cheap. Then they fixed it. Yeah, I saw that too, that they were down there pretty good. Then they bumped the price back up. But still, compared to others, they're still not doing too bad. A lot of people are selling, generic bullion over $20 right now. So, but I think it's probably a good time to wait. I don't think that 1880 is a terrible price. You're probably not going to regret it. But it's still probably a good time just to kind of let the market settle out a little bit and see what's happening there. But
Sure.
I know the gold premiums are still pretty high. I put out that video a couple days ago. Actually, I guess it was yesterday morning.
The days all kind of blend together, don't they?
And I scheduled it to be released too, so that's why it seems like a while ago.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and the gold to silver ratio is still about 115, so it's still really up there. Silver kind of dropped down a little bit today. I think it hit 13 at one point and came back up a little bit. Fiat Destroyer says these times are a good illustration of the wisdom of having a 6-month emergency fund. I'm ticked off that millions already filed for unemployment. Yeah, I mean, 6-month emergency fund would be nice to have. But even if you had a 6-month emergency fund, if you're laid off, you can still file for unemployment and not have to spend your emergency fund to get some.
At least help you get through from point A to point B without depleting things.
You've worked and paid into all this government stuff. It's if you need it, if you found yourself without work, I guess I would probably take it if I could.
Yeah.
Silver Steeler says, aren't we all glad we have stacks now, considering how scarce it is right now? I'm happy. Yep.
Absolutely. It just does make me feel a little bit better as far as everything that's going on out there. Got a little bit of food, got plenty of toilet paper. We have some silver.
Yeah, we got our silver and gold stacks. Of course, not as much gold as we'd like to have, but still we're doing okay.
Mm-hmm.
We got plenty of ammo as well. Ammo's very hard to buy right now. Gun stores are either closed or got lines or sold out. So we've been wise to, do some stacking on the old ammo as well because that's just as important. So.
Oh, Dan Katz had closed down my hot dog cart. Been doing side gigs to help money coming in. Yeah, that's tough when you have to, find something else to do, but it sounds like you're being creative and finding some other things that you can generate some income.
Yeah, that is a bummer, Dan, that you had to close down the old side business there, but let's all hope that it's temporary.
Just temporary.
And we'll get back on our feet here soon.
Mm-hmm.
When Image Photography says the question is, will Silver Steeler fill his monster box before the end of the year?
Ooh.
Well, I don't know. At the price of Silver Eagles, I think that might be a challenge unless you guys are willing to pay big bucks for them. I know that we're trying to fill up a monster box too, but we've kind of put it on hold until those prices come back down again because just not feeling like paying $23-24 for an Eagle right now. I really don't like to pay any more than 20, and even that, I prefer less than that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, but that's a nice goal to have. It'd be great to have 500 ounces of American Silver Eagles, wouldn't it? When an Image Photography says she can't file for unemployment because she is seasonal. Well, that's a bummer. Yeah, Silver Steeler says he won't pay over $20 an ounce. Yeah, I think that's really kind of the cutoff point too. I know that somebody had them for 21 and a half, I think I saw the other day. But I still think we just kind of need to write it out for a bit, see what happens.
Yeah.
So Dan says you can do carpet, upholstery, cleaning, and floor waxing. Well, that's a good skill set to have.
Oh, yeah.
Henry says, I can't wait to start my master box again.
Yeah, it really has slowed down the ability of us continuing to stack. I mean, not just us personally, but the community out there. It's impacted everyone. When you can't even go online and buy it, they're all sold out, or at least not selling anything.
Mm-hmm.
It certainly does hit us.
Sounds like Jonathan Reese can do some floor work too. Awesome. It's good skills to have. No doubt about it. That's one of the skills that I don't have. I try I try my best to work on home repair and put walls and electrical.
I don't allow them to do that anymore.
Yeah, throw a computer in front of me. I'll have it fixed for you in 5 minutes. Build a wall. Come back in 5 months. Guaranteed it'll be crooked.
Try to replace a fuse and a plug. You're not allowed to electrocute yourself, TB. No more electrical work.
Michael M says he's going to get a monster box of toilet paper.
cost them a lot at this
That's
point.
going to cost you a fortune, buddy.
Oh.
Fiat Destroyer says, you have seen a number of recessions. What kinds of things do people stress, sell for cash? Asking so I and others here can watch for deals in the next couple months potentially. Yeah, I think the people when they need cash, they'll sell just about anything.
I think so too.
I
Even
think
things they like.
Or love or
Mm-hmm.
sentimental value. I think when things get tough, that's why I'm glad. I don't like the debt that the nation's, the nation has, but I'm really glad that right now that the government's trying to help people hang in there for a month or two so that they're not out selling everything that they own just to pay their bills. So if we can just get through, I'm just hoping this will be a short-lived problem. We can get through it because, pawn shops aren't open right now and people really don't have the means to sell a lot of their stuff. Who are they going to sell them to? I mean, are you going to meet somebody on Craigslist that could give you the coronavirus to, sell your gaming system? I don't know. I just think everything's just changed. FD, everything just changed so much. Things are just so weird right now. Yeah, Jonathan just says he loves working with his hands. He wants something to go from nothing to like new. That's for sure. So CoinSource says my LCS wasn't so much silver when I last stopped. Are they even still open, CoinSilver? I wonder if they're still open.
A lot of places have closed. If they're not considered essential, there's a list of businesses that they consider essential. Although I hear of a lot of companies out there that are still working. They're doing the social distancing. Some of them are putting the little X's on the floor. Didn't you say you saw that at the post office there, TB?
I did, yeah.
So that's, 6 feet distance?
Yeah. And then Silver Steeler says if his goal is not reached, he's okay with that. He doesn't have that far to go. He refused to pay more than $400 a roll. And
yeah, sometimes it's just not the right time to sell or buy.
So Dove Season says coins, guns, watches, motorcycles, RVs at Fiat Destroyer. Yeah, I mean that's all good stuff. Coins, guns, watches, motorcycles. I mean that's unfortunate if you have to, pawn your coins and your guns and your watches. I really hope that people don't have to do that though. That's for sure.
Well, Silver AU's out there getting things cleaned up, doing yard work, and unfortunately found a very unfriendly poison oak. That's not good. Oh,
no,
man.
That's bad.
Owie.
Yeah, Fiat Destroyer also says in musical instruments. Yep, I've got a few guitars, amplifiers laying around. That could certainly be a resource, but yeah, you'll take a killing hit, especially at a pawn shop. They won't pay hardly anything for those things. You really would need to find somebody who really appreciates the item and try to get it to them because those pawn shops will really, really take you and stuff like that, unfortunately. So, Archaeology Mikey says, I found a rare 1953 Denver DDO Roosevelt dime, a 1942 S repunchment mark dime. Awesome. Those could be worth a little bit of money.
You must have magnifying glasses for eyes.
Oh, to be young again.
Oh, to see detail.
So Dove Season says, my LCS is closed. We talked on the phone today and he is working in his wood shop garage. All right, well, that's cool. Yeah, I don't have any real good LCSs that I have any relationships around here with, so I really don't have anybody that I can call or say, hey, when you get in something good, give me a call. It'd be nice to find somebody, but I really haven't found anybody.
Not yet, but maybe you will.
Let's do another giveaway.
Ooh, time to do another go.
All right.
So, TV, what do you have this time?
All right, I think this is going to be an easy question. This
You're not doing that one again, are you?
No, that's going to be our last one.
No,
We're going to do the first one.
I need a pencil.
No, we didn't do that before.
Yeah, we did.
No, we changed it. I think that's a good one.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to go on this other one first while you work on that.
Okay.
So it's either for the dime or the quarter. Quarter. And let's see. Here is the question. And this is requested by Off-Grid Power, Mr. OGP.
All right. Are you gonna only have one? Have them one answer, or are you gonna let them keep guessing?
I guess I can keep guessing with 21 people. Hopefully we can keep up with it. Is that what you show? 20? Okay. Are you going to be able to watch with me?
I was gonna go check my spelling here in a second.
Yeah. But let's do it after this. You ready?
Okay.
All right. Here we go. And you
What's
got the answer.
question
You got
there?
the answer
I
there. Okay.
see the answer.
Okay, so Off-Grid Power has been asking for a KISS trivia question, so here we go.
Woohoo.
What is Paul Stanley's real name? I need the first, middle, and last. And what day was he born on?
Well, you want the year, the month, day, year, right?
Month, day, year. What day was he born on? And his first, middle, and last name, which I thought was too easy. That's why I threw in the birth date as well.
Okay.
So you can go ahead and go. And we need to know Paul Stanley's real name, first, middle, and last. And what was the actual day he was born on? Month, day, and year. And you... Nope.
Almost. It has to be spelled correctly.
All right.
And we do have an answer.
Yeah, you can go ahead and stop. Go ahead and stop. I told you guys this would be quick and easy, especially you Googlers. It's right on his wiki page, right at the top of it. So, sorry, Michael M. You said Eisenberg.
Yeah.
It is Fiat Destroyer that says Stanley Burt Eisen, January 20th, 1952. So Paul Stanley is 68 years old.
Ooh.
I knew his name was Stanley Eisen. I'd known that since I was a kid. Kind of a weird name for a Bronx kid. But yeah, so we're gonna reach into the bag, Fiat Destroyer. We threw some little tabs. Just I don't think you were here when we did that. This is what the first one looked like. We just threw in a little pieces of paper so we could pick out of here. So we are going to pick either the dime or the quarter for you. All right, Fiat, you've won. I think this is your third time in 4 weeks that you've won off our live stream. Congratulations on that. Yep. What? You don't know what KISS is? You need to listen to some good old classic rock and roll, my friend. We got some great songs. All right, so I'm going to reach in here. I'm going to pull out one of these. I know which one you'd prefer, but it just depends on which one I pull out. And here we go. It is the dime. Congratulations, Fiat. You got yourself the 1959 Roosevelt dime. And I have lost my pencil. Alright. Fiat Destroyer. 1959 dime. And your YouTube name has a KISS album in it, Destroyer, so you should know who that is. Alright. So
Do you want me to have right?
there you go.
Write your little info there.
What?
Write your little info on the next
Yep,
one.
yep. So we're gonna get out of here pretty soon, so we'll be doing our next call pretty quick here. And congratulations, FD.
Congrats.
Appreciate it. Alright. Yeah, Fiat Destroyer is a pretty lucky guy there. You need to update that selection software. It keeps buffering. Now, Michael M., I think the buffering's coming because YouTube is a lot of complaints on YouTube lately with how I think just so many people are using it being home. I think the internet itself is just
stressed out.
stressed out with all the utilization that it's getting. So But yeah, sorry about the buffering. I think using the same software I use every time. So, all right. So anyway, yeah. So I don't know that anybody has any tips on where we can get some good deals, except for Nationwide having that gold at spot, and I think you can get up to 10 of them if you want to. But other than that, I think we think the decision was just pretty much hold on silver for now until we can find some great deals. I know I'm happy we've got a good amount of the constitutional silver, because you can see, and I've known this. I know back several years ago, constitutional silver, when times get tough like this, gets sold out. It's very hard to get rid of. And the beauty of constitutional silver is that if you or me decide not to sell it, it's not available. Somebody has to take it out of their stack and sell it before
That's
somebody
right.
else can buy it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the beauty. They can't mint anymore. They can't make anymore. It's just a beautiful thing to have.
It kind of shows you that it really is getting more scarce, doesn't it?
Yep, and it also shows you that people don't want to sell it too. People
That's right.
people love having it. So I think constitutional silver is much more rare than they're letting on. And of course, we'll never know for sure, but I think it's a pretty rare. And I keep buying it when we can get it for a good price, and I don't think we're gonna go wrong with it. Besides, having to find the space and the weight for it all. But other than that, and it's can be used for sales and for trades. We've successfully traded some of that stuff too. So let me see. The image photographer says I think is making a joke on the. All right, I'm not following, but
No, that's from a different conversation. Did you see that Fiat Destroyer said my recent source had constitutional priced at 12.5.
0.5 yesterday.
Kind of scrolled out of it.
Yeah.
Times face yesterday.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's certainly
not too bad. And
that's
this
certainly
time,
respectable. Yeah. But yeah.
Oh, Silver Ripples, we wish TB had 90%.
Yeah, that would be nice.
90% of all the 90%.
Unfortunately, it's only 87. No, it's just kidding.
We wish.
Mm.
Hey,
Yeah.
Rafe is here.
Hey, Rafe, how you doing? Oh, we might start seeing people pop in. Maybe Guido has ended, because a lot of times around 10 o'clock, people start popping in. All right, yeah, it's good to see you, Rafe. Haven't seen you in quite a while.
Yeah.
Dan says, I love the constitutional silver. You know, I do too, Dan. I'm not sure why. So many other silver choices out there, but I just really think the constitutional silver is undervalued. It's close to spot normally when you buy it. It's fractional silver, and it's just so well recognized. I just don't think you can go wrong with it. All right. Yep, Mrs. Talking Bullion 8. What? That is our next and final golf.
Oh, man.
Just about 10 o'clock. I think it might be time to do it. What do you think? We have to give any hints on this. You're going to have to give them, because
Okay.
Mr. TB did not eat what?
But Mrs. TB did.
All right. So
So
this is for the quarter, and if you already won, if Fiat and coin silver, if you could hold back, we would greatly appreciate it. Give somebody else a chance to win. It's always nice to share the silver. All right. So we're gonna play a little game called Mrs. TB8. What?
Okay, and I don't know if there's any hints that I'm gonna give at this point.
Wait, hang on, you guys. Wait for her to type go.
Yeah, wait.
Before you start guessing.
All right, no hints. Go. I think somebody's gonna get it anyway.
Yeah, all right, you can go ahead and go. So it was not pizza.
It definitely was not pizza.
Although it'd be great if we had a pizza.
Yeah.
Haven't had a pizza in a long time. All right, so go ahead and guess. And we will.
Not dragon fruit this time. Although that's pretty good. Things that I like. Oh, I've never had chocolate covered beetles. Yuck.
Yeah, you can.
This is a this is actually it's a liquid. That's my hint.
You can guess more than once.
Something to drink. Yeah, you can guess more than once.
We just have to be able to keep an eye out.
Right.
We'd have to ask our other mods to go back and look when we get done just to make sure. So this is something to drink. Beer. That would be wild if she had a beer doing. She doesn't like that stuff.
Does spelling count? Does spelling count?
No, I don't think spelling counts.
All right, then we have a winner.
All right. Oh, got in there right before Henry did. So it looks like off-grid power. Tell him what it was, Mrs. TV.
Kombucha.
Kombucha?
Kombucha.
And what is kombucha?
It's like a fermented black tea. Has the sugar in there. Gets a good probiotic rolling. So that's what it was. A lot of those foods that were on that list, I do eat those things. Beets, parsnips, coconut juice. I actually have the coconut milk in the cans. So a lot of good guesses. Kale. I typically don't eat kale, but sometimes I do. I usually have a can or two of sardines, but I think those are gone. Radishes, those are all good
Ooh, they're giving away clues for next week. Well, congratulations, Off-Grid Power. You got yourself the 1964 Washington Quarter. Good stuff. And awesome. Got so Off-Grid Power, Fiat Destroyer, and Coin Silver all won tonight. Well, congratulations to the gall winners. That's really cool. No, Mom doesn't make me eat it too. Otherwise, she'd be forced to eat the stuff that I have, and she doesn't want to do that. Because 90% of the stuff I eat has Tabasco on it. And she does not like Tabasco.
No, not at all.
All right, yeah.
I think TB has Tabasco running through his veins.
I love that stuff. Oh, no, Michael on Tabasco is awesome. Tabasco.
Michael's on my side.
No, Tabasco makes everything taste a little bit better. Rafe says, great guess. Never would have got that one.
Well, you have to take a trip to the health food store now and then, Rafe, in order to figure out the stuff that I might be eating that week.
Oh, come on, Henry. Come on. You guys can't handle the spicy food. Oh, man.
It sounds like maybe you're in the minority.
No, I could put a nipple on a bottle of Tabasco and suck that stuff down.
I think it's running through your veins.
They say that spicy food's supposed to be good for you.
When the Red Cross tests your blood, does it show Tabasco type? Not RH positive, it's Tabasco positive.
Dove season. You can't mention Tabasco and Frank's Red Hot in the same sentence. Where's the button to ban them? I'm going to ban this guy. Just kidding. Yeah, Sriracha's pretty good there, LGP. I like Sriracha too. It's got a nice little kick to it. All right, so yeah, we appreciate everybody coming along tonight. We want to ask everybody to please follow the directives of your local governments and stuff, and stay well and stay healthy. And we don't necessarily always agree with our governments, but they're trying to do the best they can to keep us safe and healthy. And I think that if we follow along, we'll be better off and maybe put this thing to an end quicker than we even imagined. So let's all pull together, stick together, and help each other get through this thing.
Yeah, it's great connecting with everybody tonight for sure. It does help us remember that it is Monday. This is what day of the week? Oh yeah, it's Monday. Live stream night.
Yeah, no, I did see, Ripples, I did see Archaeology, Mikey. Yeah, you sent me that email, I think, 2 weeks ago now. But yeah, we need to remember earlier in the stream to show up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that for you.
We'll make a note. Let's show that next week.
Yeah, we can make a note. And if you have something else, you can send it along for sure. So.
Ooh, Thai spices are good. Fiat Destroyer.
Oh
We
yeah.
both like Thai.
Oh yeah, I love Thai food. Yep, you too, OGP. Thanks for joining us. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you all.
All right, well, everybody have a great night. Thanks for joining us. Dan
Great to
Katz,
see
it's
you.
great to see you.
Thanks for spending time with us.
Silver and AU, hope you get that poison oak taken care of. That is not fun at all. Dove Season 91, thank you again for joining us, our friend. We really appreciate it. Dwayne Roberts, appreciate you joining. And Rafe, it's good to see you again as well.
Absolutely.
Henry, glad you're well. Fiat Destroyer, thanks for joining us. Keep up the great content. Archaeology Mikey, always enjoy you coming along and your chats and your what you bring to the table. We really appreciate that. And starting from scratch, appreciate you joining us as well. U.S. Silver Stacker, glad you're happy with everything. Appreciate that. Jimmy Lakari, if you're still there, we want to say thank you for joining us. Rocky Mountain Bear, always a pleasure to have you joining us as well. And let me see, I'm trying not to miss anyone. Jonathan Reese, thank you very much. Appreciate you popping over and visiting us. And let me see, Silver Ripples and Silver Stealer and Winning Image Photography. Thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate it. It's great to have you guys join us every week. Really appreciate that for sure. And
For sure.
For sure.
A?
A? Thanks for joining us, Michael M. A?
A?
We don't say it right. A?
Oh.
We don't have the right kind of accent on it.
No, if we lived in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, we'd have that every other word in our sentences. But hey, down here, we don't.
All right, everybody. Enjoy your evening. Thank you. Stay safe. Be well. And we'll chat with you next week. Okay, take care, everybody.
Bye-bye.